All right. So, um, I said this in the last video. I start every single video with all right for some reason. I really don't know why. But I have come to the conclusion, 100% made my mind of what I'm going to do. I've been pondering for a very long time, and I think this is what I want to do. So, my goal for right now, so it is currently Christmas Day actually. So, I knew I needed to make a video by Christmas at least. So Merry Christmas to everyone. It is December 25th, 2024. So Christmas 2024. New Year's in a couple days, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Um, and it's the beginning of a year. I hope everyone accomplishes whatever they want to accomplish. Maybe if you have like New Year's resolutions and things like that. Hopefully you guys will accomplish them. But with that being said, I want to get into a little bit about my plan because I have a pretty good plan now. So right now, like I said, it's Christmas. Um, all right. So sorry about that. I thought I was gonna have to talk to somebody, but I didn't know if they were gonna go around my car or not. By the way, so I just updated my phone. I have the iPhone 15. I'm considering going to the 16 now that it's out, but I have the 15. And I just upgraded to iOS 18.2. I believe that's the newest update. So about time that they added where you can pause a video recording now. Like, I've been wanting that for so long because I used to have a Google Pixel 7 Pro. Now I switched back to iPhone because that's where all my stuff was. I've been on iPhone my entire life and then tried to switch it up. Had that phone for a little over a year and a half, and then I switched back to the Google Pixel, or I switched to the iPhone 15 about 6 or 7 months ago. But um yeah, that is crazy. I really did not know that you could pause the video now. That's awesome. So anyway, that's very useful. But like I said, anyway, um my goal. So I'm 19 now. My goal is to slowly, I'm not in a hurry because as you guys know, I cannot cross state lines driving trucks until I'm 21. But being 19, that is a good place to start. It's a good thing because I can get my CDL and I can drive locally. I just cannot cross state lines. So my goal is to get my CDL, stay at the job that I'm at now until I get a CDL, and then if I find a job or whatever driving somewhere, locally around here, I'm gonna do that. So basically, like I said, I want to stay at the job that I'm at now for a little bit, until, the time's right. But from now until I'm 21, I think it'd be the best, time to start building experience because, um, you're not going to walk into trucking, within 2 months of working there. You're not going to make, 100K. It's not, you're not going to be walking in there thinking that, you at least cannot walk into the trucking industry thinking that you're going to get rich straight up. Um, that really comes with experience, what type of trucking you're doing, and the company that you work for. I think location, kind of has a little to do with that. But experience is the number one thing and what you do. So, a person who is 21, 22 years old with 6 months of driving experience, over the road, that is just doing straight up, maybe working for like doing like CDLs for, maybe Schneider, or something like that, or Swift. they're not going to make near as much as someone who has been working for, maybe doing owner operator for 20 years, or maybe working for, a good company for over 20 years, with 20 years experience. Um, Even locally, even if for example, the 21 or 22-year-old was doing over the road and the person with 20 years experience was doing local, you still wouldn't make near as much money because they have so much more experience. But really, after that year mark is where the money comes in. And that's kind of what I want to do. But it has to be like, well, if I can get like around 2 years of just driving experience in general, that would be really good. But it really needs to be like a year of over the road. So, turn 21, go over the road for a year maybe, and then try to find somewhere local. So, my goal is to maybe move to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, I feel like that's a relatively random place, but I want somewhere that Wisconsin, or at least the Milwaukee area, you get all 4 seasons. In Mississippi, I swear, Mississippi, it's like from early March to like October, it's warm. With June, July, and August, and even like early September being like, I mean, straight like lava, like 100 degrees. Like, you would think around September it would start cooling off. No, in Mississippi, it is just as hot in September as it is in like June or July and even August. I think actually the last 2 years, September has been has been hotter than any of the other summer months. Like, there was one day where the actual temperature was like 102, and then you already know it's Mississippi, the humidity is insanity. So what's it called? The humidity, the heat index it felt like 120 or 125 or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I want somewhere that's close to Chicago, and I want somewhere that I want somewhere in the Great Lakes region. I feel like I loved it when we went to Michigan. That was just the vibe, and I just love the Great Lakes in general. Lake Michigan, I loved the experience of going over there. Still have the videos. I need to upload one actually, that I have. But Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you're only an hour from Chicago. Um, and you're literally right on top of Lake Michigan. You get all 4 seasons. In the winter, it gets really cold. It snows. Sometimes you have blizzards. In the spring, sometimes you could even have a tornado or two. You know, I want all 4 seasons. Unlike Mississippi, where we get, we, I mean, we kind of get all 4 seasons here in Mississippi, but I feel like it's rare kind of for us to get snow. Like, we'll have like maybe one day or like a couple days out of the year where there will be like maybe an inch or two on the ground. And usually in Mississippi, it's not snow. It is straight ice, and it is very, very dangerous. Kind of, puts everyone on lockdown for a bit. But yeah, I'm thinking Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They have a very good trucking food industry there. And I heard that you can make, and especially around the Wisconsin area, you can make like decent money, relatively good money, being like local or driving like regionally. You don't even have to be over the road, which I've heard that you can. And I like snow. I like warm weather sometimes too. What I do not like is 100-degree weather and the humidity at like 80%. I do not like that at all. So I feel like that's a good place to move. That would be a decent place to move to. I want to buy a house by like 25. That would be cool. Maybe, if I ever do have kids, which I don't know, I'm not really certain on that. I might have one or two. I don't know. But yeah, basically, I would really like to buy a home. By 25, I could have like 5 or 6 years of experience of driving trucks. That would look really good on me. And I mean, that would look really good. My credit would be really good. My insurance, would finally be dropping around age of 24, 25. And I would have plenty of history by then because I've been working on it since the day I turned 18. But anyway, I'd really like to buy a home up there. It has all 4 seasons. It's a relatively good, um, what is it? It's a relatively good sized city. It's not Chicago size, but it's 600K people. It's still like a good bigger city. Good opportunity. Very affordable. I would say it's a purple state, Wisconsin in general, with that meaning, sometimes it swings more blue, sometimes it swings more red. I kind of like that. I like purple states. It's kind of like Michigan, because like Wisconsin is, you know, really, if you're in a purple state, then your vote really, really matters. I feel like if you're somewhere like California or like Minnesota, um, if you vote red, whatever, all you want to, it's still going to be, a blue state. The majority of it is blue. Actually, it's like completely blue. Every single, I don't know why I had a voice crack. Every single, election is basically blue. So, in places like Wisconsin, Michigan, where there are purple states, your vote, if you vote blue, that could count, towards, upping, red. So, your vote would count more with it being purple. But let me get back to back on track. I guess I've been kind of rambling and yapping, but I want to stay at the job I'm at now. Let me kind of break it down. Stay at the job I'm at now, save up money, keep doing what I'm doing. Obviously, with the weight loss stuff, I'm doing that. I'm just started. Got the gym membership, whatever. Save money, keep building my credit. This car is actually helping me a lot with my credit. um, Basically just keep doing what I'm doing. Work on trying to get my CDL. I want to find a company that maybe could pay to for me to go to school, or maybe I'll have to pay it out of pocket, whatever. And then try to find a somewhere or like a company I could drive, you know, like regionally with, and then build my experience. And then maybe when I'm 21, maybe on my 21st birthday or somewhere, around then, I can move to Milwaukee or wherever place that might be. But I'm pretty set on Milwaukee. So yeah, anyway, um, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a great year. It's definitely been an up and down, weird, interesting year for me, but 2025 is going to be good. I know that for a fact because I'm going to make it that way. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a happy New Year's. Peace.